Please, everybody get on the floor. Good morning, middle schoolers. So happy to have you here this morning. Today is a very special day. You can tell me what it is. Anyone? Yeah. Earth Day. We are so lucky to be hosting some very passionate young teenagers who like to deal with sustainable development goals, the global program. Now, this is going to be a student-led assembly. When I mean student-led, I mean it was completely organized, prepared for, and done by teenagers like themselves. And Tanya is going to take it over. Hello everyone, my name is Sanjeev Madhavan, a junior at UAS, and one of the teen ambassadors at the Global Collab. I will be introducing the assembly today. This assembly today is being held in Wednesday. The teens who are going to be running the assembly today are part of an international youth organization called the Global Collab that focuses on the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. And let's give them a warm round of applause and start this.
Okay, can everyone hear me?
Yes, Rania, and also we have Amara's students from Nigeria here.
Oh, awesome.
So maybe you can introduce her as well.
Yeah, so let's do a quick round of introductions. My name is Rania. I'm 17. I'm one of the teen ambassadors for the Global Collabs Arts Hub, and I live in Colorado in the USA. And let's have everyone introduce themselves.
I'm Linda Staley with the Global Collab from Arlington, Virginia in the USA. Amara, can you introduce yourself? Might be hard for her right now. Others?
My name is Pragna. I'm also from Colorado in the USA, and I'm 16 years old.
I'm Serena. I'm 16 years old, and I'm from Virginia in the USA.
Sandy?
Awesome.
Sandy?
Hi, I'm Zandi and I work for the Collab and I'm from South Africa.
All right, Amara, do you want to introduce yourself or?
Hi, I can, but my internet is really shaky. But hello everyone, my name is Omara. I'm dialing in from Nigeria. I am in 11th grade for SS2 here, and I'm
Awesome. So I think we can get started. So today we are teams here with the Global Collab Network, and we are presenting to you an Earth Day inspired event about awareness and action for the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. So who are we?
We are a group of teens devoted to sustainability, activism, and teaching others about issues prevalent to our world. We want to influence youth to make a difference and become vocal change makers.
And within the Global Collab, we're members of the Global Collabs Art Hub, and we seek to focus on all the UN SDGs through different global issues through media such as poetry, film, infographics, videos, and more. And we meet weekly online to work on our projects.
So this is a brief table of contents. First, we'll be going through what is Earth Day and then learning about the SDGs. And we're going to meet the Global Collab through a documentary, and then we'll be showing the documentary as well. So Earth Day, what is it?
So Earth Day, which is celebrated today, is a celebration that recognizes the environmental movement and raises awareness of the need to protect our environment. And we have a quote by Wendell Berry, a novelist, and it says, "The earth is what we all have in common."
Now that you know a little bit more about Earth Day, we want to hear your ideas. Talk with your neighbors and get ready to answer some questions on the next few slides. What do you think when you hear climate change?
So you can talk amongst yourselves for like 30 seconds, and then we're going to go on to the next question.
I think people.
All right. We're going to go into the next question here in a bit. Would anyone else share? All right. Next question is, how has climate change impacted your life or the lives of others?
You can go on and on.
All right. And the very last question is, what are some solutions to climate change you can think of or you have learned about?
Do you think of some solution? And if you do, walk up to the piano over here, and there are pencils and pens. If you can think about any solution.
All right. Are you ready to move on to the next slide? Okay. So since that's done, we're gonna go on to the next slides if everyone's ready. Okay.
They're still writing down some answers.
Okay.
Please pay attention to the screen. Please pay attention to the screen. How does climate change impact? What are some solutions? Soil temperatures, severe storms, poverty, displacement. What are some solutions? Reducing carbon emissions, reducing overconsumption, and promoting sustainability.
I think you can start.
Solutions. Please feel free to go to your piano and write down your solutions. You can continue on.
Okay, so now we're going to present about this. Serena and Pranga, do you want to take the first two?
Yeah, sure. So climate change, broadly
Wait.
defined.
Stop. We can't hear you.
Oh, sorry.
We need people to be quiet, and then we're gonna tell them to be quiet, and then start again the slide. Please be quiet.
Next one, thank you.
All right, so climate change broadly is defined as
Yeah, but you need to speak a little louder.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me?
No, I can't hear you.
Okay. Does someone else maybe want to see if they can hear them?
Can everyone hear me pretty well?
Rania, can you try speaking like loudly?
Yeah, I'm talking right now.
Yeah, can you hear Serena or I or Anya? Yeah, I'll put something in the chat in case their audio is. Okay, I think maybe it's on there, and I'll put something in the chat because I can hear you guys.
Yeah.
Guys, we need to be quiet so we can hear them. Yeah. Try speaking.
Hello, can you guys hear us?
Try speaking.
All right, can everyone hear us over there? Okay. Might be.
We're not mute.
Please sit down.
We're not mute. Fix our sound. So
Okay.
if she's speaking, tell her to speak.
Yeah, she's speaking, but you can't hear.
Yeah, maybe it's the other side.
No, but none of them can.
Can you try to speak? We just have to organize our audio here. Can you try to speak so we can hear you? Can you
Yeah.
say something?
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Okay, you're still mute. We're organizing our audio system so we can hear.
Is this connected to the big speaker or?
It is connected, yeah.
Because
It's just sound. If we make this. You hear it?
Yeah.
My name is here.
It is.
Can everyone hear me now?
I can't hear you still. Hold on.
Rania, we can hear you on this end, but I don't think they
So
can.
when we just started it out and now we should hear the audio. You can continue to the next slide if you want, and you can continue while we fix the audio. If you'd like to move on to the next slide, I'll check the SDG. Two.
Who created the meeting?
They're like someone
Let's continue.
Because maybe they're muted. We don't have,
but we do have hosts.
Please, the next speaker continue.
we don't have any, I mean, she already.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 17. Quiet, please, and reading of the signal to please, and Earth Day deals with specific.
Our speakers are working, I don't know what's happening. I mean, I cannot access the other.
And all the things. Earth on
It's
land.
recording, I
and
don't know.
water. Now, all of you during your innovation fair, I'm sure have been doing some of
Try
these
talking
sustainable
to them
goals.
for the meeting.
Yes, it works.
Some of you have been
Working in
doing
the
those
start
like
of the
water,
meeting.
some of you climate action.
Suddenly, so.
All of these are very important. When the teenagers have chosen these sustainable development goals, they have chosen things that they're passionate about. One cannot make a change if one does not feel in their heart that it is important. It is also up to you as teenagers to take on all of these UN sustainable goals as the teenagers in global change makers have done. They are, so to say, a mini UN.
should be.
They are not sitting in groups and thinking about solutions. They are meeting every day
Sir,
together
ask
from
me.
different parts
We
of
don't
the
have-
world, coming up with real
Use the
solutions, coming
microphone,
up
the
with real
computer.
projects, coming up with
This is
things
the-
that make change in people's lives.
The speaker.
I hope that as we
Connected,
go,
right?
we'll be able to see some more of them. But as you think about your innovation thing, which of the sustainable goals did you choose? And why? Is your solution or idea feasible? When I say feasible, I mean, will it work? Could it work? Are you real
Ask them to speak right now.
situation?
Rania, can you try speaking?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Thank you for your patience.
No.
Bye.
Yeah,
Okay, so now we're gonna ask 5 students to just choose a number from 1 through 5, or sorry, from 1 through 17, and the number that you guys choose is this SDG that we'll be speaking on. So can we have one student raise their hand, and then choose a number?
Choose a number, guys. They say 2,
2, okay.
13. 2, 13. Okay. Do they have to speak about it?
No, we'll speak about it.
Okay.
Okay, so SDG 2 is an SDG that targets zero hunger. Approximately 1 in 10 people across the world live in hunger, and this goal focuses on ending hunger through promoting food security and sustainable agriculture. And the next one was number 13?
12, I think.
12. Okay, someone want to take this one? Serena?
Yeah, sure. So number 12 is about responsible consumption and production. On average, each person wastes 120 kilograms of food each year. As a society, we need to focus on ensuring sustainable consumption patterns.
Another number? 6. 13.
What was the number?
6 and then 13.
Okay.
SDG number 6 focuses on clean water and sanitation. 2.2 billion people lack safely managed drinking water. Since water is essential for life on Earth, it is important that we make it accessible, safe, and clean for everyone.
And the next one was number 13.
13.
So SDG 13 is all about climate action. The rate of sea level rise has doubled in the last decade due to global warming. Everyone, including you, can work together to promote climate justice. And one more number.
17. 17.
All right. SDG 17, this does not target a specific goal, but rather it emphasizes how nations and citizens across the world can partner with each other to promote the Sustainable Development Goals. We can all work together and strengthen our commitment to the SDGs on a very much global level. As our world enters the digital era and becomes more interconnected, it is important that we mobilize action at all levels, from local students like you to international policymakers and delegates. So that wraps up our presentation about the Sustainable Development Goals. And now we're going to be talking about the Global CoLab, which is a virtual organization that empowers teen changemakers like us to take action on the UN SDGs.
So how does the CoLab create change? Number 1, call to action. Global issues require global action. Number 2, UN SDGs. The CoLab mobilizes action to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals through projects and webinars, etc. Number 3, CoLab hubs. The CoLab is made up of hubs, each focused on an SDG to connect teen changemakers around the world. Number 4, empowering change. The CoLab empowers the next generation of changemakers, ensuring that teens have the voice on global issues.
So now, the Global Collab, over the past several months, has worked diligently to make a documentary series about youth voices on the UN goals. So you're probably going to see some of us in the documentary, and it's really engaging. So we'll ask that you guys all stay quiet for like the next 20 minutes and pay attention to the documentary, as there's some really important takeaways and information that you guys would all like to know. So I'm going to stop sharing, and then Tanusri, you can share about the documentary.
If we need to maybe you are inspired and think of something super intelligent to write down about the SDGs, some solutions for our planet, and feel free to write.
Okay, we're starting the documentary.
What do you think are the biggest problems that our world faces? What comes to mind? The climate crisis, hunger, inequalities? These are huge issues that the United Nations has recognized that we need to solve. The UN has designated each of these issues as a sustainable development goal, or a goal we need to accomplish in order to sustain our future on the planet. And guess what? It is so easy to
What are some small actions that you can do to help the planet? Let's talk about 6 that you can do from home. Turn off faucets in your house when you are not directly using the water, like in between rinses when washing your hands or while brushing your teeth. Shop consciously and reuse to mitigate the effects of fast fashion. Fast fashion is the waste and pollution that the fashion industry creates. You can promote slow fashion by only purchasing items that you know you will continue to wear. A rule of thumb to follow is only purchasing an item if you think you'll wear it more than 40 times. Once you're done with an item of clothing, take it to the thrift store, exchange it, or donate it rather than throwing it away. Instead of using single-use water bottles and to-go cups, opt for a reusable water bottle to minimize plastic waste. remember to turn off lights when you're not in the room or when there's enough natural lighting. This saves electrical energy. Unplug extra wires and appliances when you aren't using them so that they don't seep electricity. And finally, be quick when taking something out of the refrigerator and shut the door when you're done using it so that you don't waste the cold air. And guess what? It is so easy to take action for these goals. Just because you're a teen doesn't mean you can't make a difference. Pick a goal, step out into your community, and start taking action. You can be a change maker, and you can be one of the many voices fighting for the Sustainable Development Goals.
But yeah, that was my week. Oh, hi. It's so nice to meet you. I'm glad that you joined us. I'm Carolina, and I'm an ambassador of this hub. And this is Sean. He's my co-ambassador of the hub. There weren't a lot of places for teens to take action, and so I joined the Climate Hub because it was made specifically for teens.
People around the world can participate and create fashion from reusable materials or trash that usually would be thrown away as a protest against fast fashion. Do you want to take a look at our styles this year? Not so fun fact. The fast fashion industry is responsible for 10% of global emissions.
The fast fashion industry contributes more to climate change than the shipping industry and the aviation industries combined.
Did you know 60% of fast fashion products are made with plastic base, which are made from fossil fuel fabrics?
Hi, I am Sude. I am one of the teen ambassadors of the Education Hub from Turkey.
Our main focus is equity in education, so we do a lot of projects that are involved in that, as well as, like teaching others about education. We work on a lot of local projects, and then also like projects that are like focused in different areas of the world.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Hopefully, we will see you again in the hubs.
Welcome to the Mental Health Hub.
We're so happy to have you join us. We usually start every meeting by sharing our highs and lows from the week. That way we can support each other's mental health while we're trying to make things better for all teens.
So something that we really want you and many other hub members to be focused in is having a more legislation-focused approach. We definitely, in the past lobbying event, focused a lot more on appealing to the issues themselves. We really want to see how we could tell them to approve policy that could really impact and benefit the lives of Americans.
Yeah, and through this legislation, we want to focus on one of our core values is that mental health applies so universally throughout so many of the other SDGs. We want to focus on that and how it applies to all the other hubs and how powerful the message we can spread, just not only within the mental health hub, but throughout our community.
The Zero Hunger Hub is a teen-led nonprofit with members from all over the world working to decrease food insecurities in our community. We donate the produce to local food banks and to students who are on free and reduced meal plans, which means they may not have access to fresh produce.
Our long-term mission is to promote the decrease of food insecurity both on a local and global scale. According to the USDA, around 21% of households are food insecure.
Hi, welcome to the Gender Equality Hub. My name is Yaran Kurt and I'm from Turkey.
On the Gender Equality Hub, our main goal is to encourage open dialogue and action towards gender equality.
Our hub addresses UN SDG number 5. In the past, through Gender Equality Hub, we have fundraised to send underprivileged girls to schools in Africa and cover their high school tuition so that they can access the education they need.
Hi, I'm Amara.
And I'm Rania, and we are the ambassadors of the newly reinvigorated Arts Hub. We concentrate on meaningful avenues of expression, from informative videos to intrinsic artwork, to highlight various societal issues from an artistic, impactful lens.
Since the Art Hub's establishment, we have been able to create a platform where the power of art meets the need for societal change. For example, in 2021, the Arts Hub, using all aspects of arts, created a performance highlighting the dangers of gun violence. Ultimately, this video amassed numerous views from across the globe.
Hi, welcome to the Plastics Hub. We're so glad to have you. This is a place where teens like you and teens from all around the globe can help shine light on the issue of plastic pollution.
This kind of irresponsible behavior is not only harmful to the environment, but also poses a serious threat to public health.
Currently, we are working on a plastic pickup competition. This is a challenge to inspire teens to clean up plastics all around the world.
Hello, welcome to our hub. I am one of the teens ambassadors of Turkish Teens for Peace Education Hub. Our hub members come mainly from Turkey and all around the world.
We respect the democratic principles of Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, the first president of Turkey.
Recently, we have been doing podcasts about peace education in Turkey and the USA, how education in schools is similar and different, as well as podcasts about the earthquake in Turkey to make everybody aware of the disaster and how we can prevent them.
Hello, welcome to the Wildlife Conservation Hub. We're so glad to have you here as a new hubster. My name is Sam. I'm from Adairsville, Georgia, and my favorite animal is the African bush elephant.
So today we are going to focus on citizen science. If you click the link in the chat, it'll take you to WildWatch Kenya, which is on Zooniverse, an online citizen science platform. The website will provide you with all the instructions you need.
Participating in citizen science projects like this is crucial to the survival of suffering species such as giraffes, elephants, rhinos, and antelope. With your participation, you will be helping field scientists sort through data they simply do not have time to sort through themselves, and for them to put more time towards doing field research that is more advanced.
Hi, welcome to the Racial Justice Hub. So our hub focuses on motivating teens to be advocates and active participants in their communities to work on issues surrounding racial justice and racial inequality. And some of the things we've done have included an art challenge where we got teens all around the world who make submissions of art, music, poetry, anything that's super creative that really brought light to racial justice, and it was super successful and we had a lot of fun with it. We also created an implicit bias workshop. This was a 20-minute workshop made by teens for teens, and our hub worked to bring it to educational institutions so teens, all types of students and educators could be more aware of what implicit bias is, what explicit bias is. We'd love to have you join us and help us work on our podcast and so many of our exciting upcoming projects to really bring light to racial justice and SDG number 10, of course.
Hello everyone, this is Héctor Loque from the Spanish Speaking Hub, and today we are going to show you our project. El funcionamiento de nuestro bloque se resume en que el agua cae por un tubo que viene del techo que pasa por filtros para así conseguir agua de mejor calidad. Cuenta con dos salidas, una para el huerto y una para las actividades de la escuela.
Además de ser un ejemplo práctico del cuidado ambiental, el uso de sistemas de captación en las escuelas permite ahorrar recursos y fomentar la conciencia comunitaria sobre la gestión del agua y las acciones sostenibles.
We are working in a 100% organic garden with the purpose of obtaining natural food, improving the nutritional health
of our school and contributing to the second SDG.
Thanks for spending some time with us today. We had a lot of fun sharing about what we do and some of our past projects. We hope that you join us again in the future in future meetings. And also, we're really excited because this summer we are going to the high-level political forum with the UN in New York. So we were wondering if you'd like to join us to help share about our mission and what we do.
What is the United Nations? Founded in 1945, the UN is an organization that gathers together the nations of the world to discuss important topics. The High-Level Political Forum discusses the SDGs. World changemakers and leaders gather to discuss progress and challenges facing the accomplishment of these 17 goals. It plans for the gathering of the High-Level Political Forum under the General Assembly. The forum sets the tone for future progress and advancement and makes decisions for what will be discussed at the General Assembly. For this reason, it is an opportunity to take action, make your voice heard, can be a part of future change for the better.
Hi everyone, we are here in United Nations headquarters. Here you can see a big world. It's amazing.
We just found some friends.
Oh my god! Wow! Look at it, it's New York! Wow! Okay, let's head in.
So cool.
I find myself here today as a voice for teens who find a desperate need for change. But with that change, there is a need for a shift in the way we do things.
The CoLab is an organization, and its main purpose is to promote and give a platform to youth so that they can pursue their passions that are SDG oriented or just change maker oriented.
In our organic garden, we did a lot of compost because we want to improve the quality of the land.
Early education can help create peace when everyone is given an equal opportunity to it.
And we need young people to come in with new ideas that open up our discussions and find new things.
As a privileged white male, like coming into this and like from my past experiences, I never really thought of this as something that I needed to do or something that mattered to me because I was so privileged and I didn't really see what was going on around the world. But I think once I learned about these things and I realized, oh wow, there's so much that I can like impact, where I can have so much impact on it. And ever since then, and ever since I joined this, I have not regretted my decision since.
Through technology and the ability it gives us to connect each other globally, we hope to reach the youth as the youth is our future. We need to empower them, to give them a voice, and let them be the change. Thank you.
Muchas gracias. No matter where you are in the world, you can be a global change maker too. Reach out to a local organization or research one online. Here are a few ideas if you need some suggestions. First up is the 1 Million Youth Actions Challenge.
Hi, my name is Willard Pinifo from Malawi, ambassador of 1 Million Youth Actions Challenge. The challenge is supported by the Swiss Agency for Development and Cooperation and the International Secretariat for Water, with the aim of mobilizing young people across the globe to implement concrete actions for a more sustainable future. I like the challenge because it gives a unique opportunity for the young people to register and take standard actions that can be implemented in their local societies. We also submit custom actions without a requirement of having intensive expertise of proposal development. It is simple but concrete in actions.
Next is Global Changemakers.
Global Changemakers is an international youth organization supporting youth-led sustainable development projects. They offer courses designed for and taught by young people that help them become effective changemakers in their community. They also offer free toolkits on their website, webinars on their YouTube channel, and an incredible podcast that features inspiring stories of young people. To date, Global Changemakers has trained thousands of young people in over 180 countries, both online and in person, through their summits. I was leading the Teen Stream Quality Education Hub when Linda told me about the opportunity of enrolling in the project management course designed by Global Changemakers. So I went for it. And after completing the course, I was awarded a grant to implement my passion project, creating the first personalized curriculum for Romanian primary school kids to learn English. So I'm very thankful for both Global Changemakers and Teen Stream for giving me all the tools I needed in order to follow my dreams.
And, of course, the Global CoLab Network.
Hi, my name is Rania Ezenekra from Colorado. I'm a part of the Global CoLab Network, which is a virtual organization that empowers teens globally to move action forward on the United Nations SDGs. We do this through an annual video challenge and weekly hubs led by teens working with adult mentors, interns, and partner organizations. The hubs provide education, leadership skills, and a fun virtual space to work with others around the world. I was a prior Teen Dream Video Challenge winner, and my video educated others about the global depletion of agricultural lands. I received a grant from the CoLab to develop at-home garden kits for those lacking access to nutritious meals. I am now a teen ambassador for the Arts Hub, which raises awareness about the SDGs through infographics, poems, paintings, video, and film. The CoLab has truly inspired my passion for advocacy, and I plan to attend the UN High-Level Political Forum as a teen delegate to learn and share a youth perspective on creating worldwide change.
So what are you waiting for? There's a whole world out there with thousands of opportunities just ready to hear your voice for you to take action to help make the world a better place.
Today, I want to inquire everything teaching on. This webinar we had was live and spoken. So you can imagine that some of us are waking up at 6:30 5:30 just to be with you today. Okay, so can we give another round of applause and say thank you, Phil, for teaching. We go to Jennifer. Everybody go. As you want to go, please write something. If you want to email your name, if you want to join Global Team Change Ratings of the day's speaker, write your name.
Just say bye, guys.
You have time to say to the
Guys, you can say bye. Everyone's leaving.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you for having us.